Okay, right, this is just a little test. It's no more than a little test from Long in the Tooth television here. And we say hello. Are we on? Are we on? Mia, are we on? I think we are. Hello, first ever live. We're live and we're just testing out the connections for next week when we hope to have a special guest in the Long in the Tooth studios. We've got David Legg from the BBC World Service coming in. He'll be sitting there. We might have to switch things around a little bit for him. And we'll be asking him lots and lots of stuff about his time with the BBC, because that's all connected to shortwave, of course. The BBC was one of the main stations in the old days that you could hear on shortwave. You couldn't hear much. You'd hear Radio Moscow, the Voice of America, Radio Netherlands in the UK anyway, and David Legg reading the news. Can you believe that? And he's going to be here telling us all about the times that he, the times that he spent over there with the BBC. We've also got another live stream coming out, which I think will be a nice little chat about the first radio that you ever bought, that you ever owned. People talk about the first record they ever bought, but not so many people talk about the first radio that they ever owned, they ever tuned in. I mean, that means a lot to us radio people, doesn't it? The first ever radio that you tuned in. I've got one of mine here, just a moment. You see that? That was one of the, that was one of the first radios I ever owned. But we won't go on too much about that on this occasion, because this is just a test transmission to see how things are going. So that's coming up soon. Other live streams. We're also going to do a video soon about rediffusion. Anybody know what rediffusion is? Rediffusion, well, it's cable radio really in the UK. And that was going on in the 40s and the 50s. And that was the very first radio I ever owned. Well, my parents did. And it was a box in the room that looked something like that. We'll be talking about that. We've got a whole video just going. We're hoping to get a guy on who used to work for Rediffusion, chat to him, and he can tell us all about how it all worked. Anyway, all that's coming up very soon here on Long in the Tooth television. And we're just experimenting with these live streams. And this looks a little bit like clairvoyant. I can't tell the future, but we have got a radio somewhere that can go into the past. So that's a little bit spooky. Very short live stream this, just to test things, to see if everything's working and sounding as it should be, ready for the live streams that are coming up very soon. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you very soon, I hope. See you very soon. Let's see if we can get the banner on at the end like that. And thanks for watching. Thanks, Nina.